Hi, it's Ramya, and this is your weekly energy reading for the last full week of July. Where has it gone? I have no idea. Um, really quickly, before we get started on the energy readings, I have already shuffled and drawn some cards for you for this week. But as I was meditating to connect with the energies and to find out what the messages were, there was a big information download that I had, and I feel these are messages for you. Some of them could be really specific. So all the messages may or may not resonate with you, but I think I should really share them with you and let you decide. One of the big themes of the guidance that I received for you was addiction. If you're like me, when the minute someone says addiction, you probably think of substance abuse, or you think of alcohol, or something along those lines. But the sense I get about this type of addiction, and it could be that we as a collective are going through it, is it could be addiction to thoughts. And if you find me looking there, know that I'm looking at my notes. There was so much information that came through, and I didn't want to forget anything, so I scribbled them down on whatever I could find. So the first thing was addiction in terms of our thoughts. It could be that you're somebody that is constantly thinking negative thoughts, or it could be that over the past week or past few weeks, you might be trying to be overly positive, even though you don't feel it inside, but you feel like, oh yeah, I'm going to be so positive, I'm going to kick these negative thoughts right out of the room. So the guidance for you, if you have been struggling with negative thought patterns or overly positive thought patterns, I don't have issue with positive thinking, but I do feel that you can't push a negative thought out by positive thinking. I feel you need to address that, so that's my take on it. I feel that's one group of people. The other group of people, the other group of people, the other group of in I can't talk now. The other type of addiction is situation addiction. It could be that over the past few months, I'm thinking the first month that came to my head was May, and the other month that's coming is December. So it could be some of you that are watching this video, you have been struggling with a situation come December last year or May this year, and it's playing on your mind, and you can't, and addiction is something that you can't shake off, basically, simple as. So it's possible you're not able to shake off your thoughts from about the situation that has happened in your life. And finally, the third type of addiction that I got guidance on was people. So, it could be that over the past few months, some of you have been struggling to shake someone out of your mind. It could be somebody at work, or it could be a personal relationship as well. It could be, if you're already in a relationship, it could be that you have a codependent relationship where it's not really healthy. And if it's somebody that you are if you're looking for a committed relationship and someone's really caught your eye, it could be an addiction to them. I am not saying you're a stalker, but hey, if you are, it's your call. I'm not judging. But if you're in any of these addictions strike a chord with you, then the guidance that I've received is that first you need to address the reason for the addiction. So a reason could be that you have a very idealistic view on this. So you have a very idealistic view on this situation that you can't stop thinking about, or this person who you think is absolutely ideal and you can't get enough of them, you can't get them out of your head. Or it could be that your thoughts, if you're somebody like I, for instance, I'm really prone to negative thinking, and the pessimist in me flourishes a lot of the times until I nip it in the bud, unless I nip it in the bud or I address it. And so if there's a repetition then maybe you have, like I said, a very idealistic view on things, and as a result of that, you're not seeing things for what they are. And because we're not seeing things for what they are, we're not able to address it and take actions, because an idealistic view about something is going to be, chances are it's going to be something a bit daunting, it's going to be a big goal, it's going to be something that's going to be a little bit trickier to achieve. So what we need to do in that circumstance is to break it down and take a step. I feel a very strong urge to say to you, take the first step, even if you're scared of it. If it's negative thinking, that's bringing you down and you can't shake it off, do something about it. Start meditating, or do some tapping, or go for a run, do something, take a small step. If it is a person or a situation that you're addicted to and you just can't shake it out of your head, then make a move. So if it's say somebody that you really fancy, then go ahead and start a conversation. It doesn't need to be this thing, part of this image in your head where you feel, oh, this is the person I'm going to marry. But go on a date or just start a conversation. Take that step. And the last message that I got was that, know that a journey of 100 miles starts with one step. So no matter how scared you are about, whether you're going to be able to walk those 100 miles or not, just focus on the one step, because one step after the other, and you'll be there before you know it. Or even if you're not there, at least you tried. You're not stuck in your head, and it's not holding you back. Oh, one last message. Sorry, I know this video is dragging on. One last message was that if you take a step towards something that you want, or moving out of your comfort zone, you are actually going to break that gridlock of energy. And once you break that gridlock, things start to flow to you automatically. Whereas, at the minute what I'm being shown is, things are like this. But then as you start to open up, do you see what I mean? And there is space for energy, new ideas, new paths for you that will come through. So there we are, the channel message. I really hope it helped you. Please do let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you on that. So going back to the energy readings, I have already picked up some cards for you that will show us what the energy looks like. So the first card that I have is, and this is for the beginning of the week, it's the 9 of Fire. Now, fire it's wands basically, and it's all about action. And these cards go up to a 10. So they start with a 1 on fire, 2 on fire. So, you're a 9 on 10 on action. So expect to be really busy come the beginning of the week. I also get the sense that someone's got your back. So just know it could be your guides, it could be your counselor, it could be your manager at work, it could be your other half. If this is about your personal life, but know that whatever action that you're taking, you're not taking it unguided. You have somebody that's going to support you through, someone that's going to guide you through. So don't be afraid. Oh, actually that resonates with what I'd said about taking the first step. And also, if you feel that you need to stand up for what you believe in, don't hold back. Know that you're on the right path, and know that you have all it takes to achieve what it is that you need. Because the other card that I pulled up for the beginning of the week is from the Dragons deck by Diana Cooper. And do you see here, there's this dragon that has a key, and I feel whatever it is that comes your way for the beginning of the week, it's going to really tap into some untapped possibilities, and it's going to tap into some new doorways, because I keep getting drawn to the key that the dragons got in their hands. So it's going to be the beginning of a door unlocking. So that's the beginning of the week. For the middle of the week, we've got the 6 of Water. Now that's sort of the opposite of the fire. Now, water to me talks about emotions. Water to me talks about going within. I feel come the middle of the week, you could be, my eye keeps getting drawn to these words here that say romanticizing the past. So if you find yourself thinking about, oh, things were so much better in the past, or you might find yourself, actually, I'm going back to these patterns that we talked about, these patterns of thoughts, patterns of addiction. Snap out of it, be aware of it. And I feel that's the reason this card has come up for you after this channeled message, is come the middle of the week, be aware of where your thoughts are going and nip them in the bud if they aren't serving you. Don't cry over spilt milk. And come the end of the week, again, another water card. We've got the 8 of water. Now, the 8 of water, can you see? It talks about a desire. Ooh, camera's not. I hope you can see it. It talks about a desire to move on. And I feel come the beginning of the week or during the week, hopefully you've taken on board the channel message, and hopefully you're looking at what's not working in your life, and you're looking at your patterns of thought, you're looking at your patterns of addiction, and you are moving away from them. Because you see, there's this lady, she has her back to us and she's moving away from these cups. These are possibly things that have worried you in the past, and you're thinking, you know what, I'm going to leave that behind and I'm going to walk towards something. And if you can see, again, there's this beautiful light shining through and she's moving towards it. And so the sense I get is the energy might be a little bit heavy come the towards the end of the week, because again, drawing an end, or leaving behind patterns that we are so used to could leave a little bit of discomfort within us. But know that you can do it, and know that there's going to be a lot of emotional maturing for you as a result of that. Also, you will know that you recognize these patterns and these thoughts, and you are capable of dealing with them, and that will give you that boost in confidence. It will also give you a sense of doing something more meaningful about the situation that you feel really stuck in. And I keep hearing, this is not a situation that has happened a week ago. These are things and patterns and people that you've been thinking about for a good few months. So I feel this is a great time to shed that baggage off, shed that weight, because you have a lot of divine guidance, and the energy seems perfect to do that. So, well, I hope this video resonated with you, and if it did, please do give it the thumbs up, and please do subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Many blessings. Bye.